Hello all, today we are going to start binary tree in non-linear data structure. We have already seen tree data structures. Now we move forward about binary tree. First we start with a definition, or we can say what is the binary tree. A tree in which every node can have maximum of 2 child is called as binary tree. In a binary tree, every node can have either 0 or 1 or 2 children, but not more than 2 children. Here we can see one example of binary tree. In this tree, we have seen that all the nodes have only 0, 1 or 2 children, not more than 2 children. A have 2 children, B and C. B have 2 children, D and F. D have 2 children, I and J. F doesn't have any children. C have 2 children, G and H. G has only 1 child, K. So all the nodes have 0, 1 or 2 children, not more than 2 children. That is known as a binary tree. Now we move forward about types of binary trees. There are mainly 3 types of binary tree. First we start with strictly binary tree. So what is the definition of strict binary tree? A binary tree in which every node has either 2 or 0 number of children is called strict binary tree. Strict binary tree is also called as full binary tree or proper binary tree or 2 tree. So strict binary tree means tree or node have only 2 or 0 number of children, not 1 child, right? So here in this example we can see the strict binary tree which have 0 or 2 children. A have 2 children, B and C. B have 2 children, D and F. D have 2 children, I and J. F doesn't have any children. G doesn't have any children. H also doesn't have any children. So this is the example of strict binary tree. In this tree we have only 2 or 0 number of children of any node. So that's why we call this tree as a strictly binary tree. Now we move forward about second type of binary tree, that is complete binary tree. A binary tree in which every internal node has exactly 2 children and all leaf nodes are at same level is called complete binary tree. So here in this example we can see all the nodes have exactly 2 children. 1 have 2 children, 2 and 3. 2 have 2 children, 4 and 5. 3 have 2 children, 6 and 7, and all the leaf nodes are at the same level. So that's why we called this tree as a complete binary tree. So in complete binary tree, all the nodes have exactly 2 children and all leaf nodes are at same level. So it is called as a complete binary tree. Now we move forward about extended binary tree. The full binary tree obtained by adding dummy nodes to a binary tree is called as extended binary tree. If tree or any node have only 1 child, then we need to add some extended or dummy nodes to that particular node, so we can create a strict or complete binary tree. So by adding the dummy nodes where we needed, then we create the extended binary tree. So this is all the type of binary tree. Now we move forward about representation of binary tree. We need to represent any tree data structure or binary tree in memory. So we have mainly 2 representation method for binary tree data structure. First is the array representation and another one is the linked list representations. So in memory we can represent the binary tree in 2 ways using the array representation and linked list representation. First we start with array representation. So how we can represent binary tree in array? So here start with the root node A is represented here, then left child B here we can represent, then right child C we can represent here, then again next take the child of or children of the B, so D, here are the next children F, Here are the G, H, I, J, and we are taking here gap because if in future F have a children, then there are only 2 children because this is a binary tree. So maximum 2 children are available for binary tree. So that's why here we can put gaps. Here we also put another gap for left child of G and also put gaps for the left and right child of the H. So this is how the array can represent the binary tree. Now we move forward about linked list representation of binary tree. So we can use double linked list to represent binary tree because binary tree have maximum 2 children. So we can use the double linked list as a representation. In the middle we put the data element and in the left side we need to add the left child address and in the right side we need to add the right child address. So this is how the double linked list is used for binary tree data representation. Here are the one example. A is a data element, so we are putting A as a here. Then in previous link we put the left child address means address of B. In the next link we put the right child address means address of C. So this is how we can create the tree using double linked list. Where we doesn't have any left child or right child, there we can put the null value. So this is how linked list is used for the binary tree representations. Now we move forward about another type, or we can say binary search tree. Some modifications in binary tree is known as binary search tree. So here are we have one conditions for binary search tree. Binary search tree is a binary tree in which every node contains only smaller value in its left subtree and only larger values in its right subtree. That means if we have any tree, then less value than the root node, less or equal value than the root node is contained by the left subtree and greater value is contained by the right subtree. So this is how we can search the element from the tree easily. So this tree is also known as a binary search tree. Now we move forward with one example. Every binary search tree is a binary tree, but all the binary trees need not to be binary search tree. So this is how we can differentiate binary tree and binary search tree. So here we have one example, 25 as a root node, less and equal value as compared to the 25 is in the left subtree of tree and greater value is in the right subtree of that particular tree. So this is how we can represent the binary search tree. Now we take one example, one sequence. Construct a binary search tree by inserting the following sequence of numbers. Here we have one sequence. We need to add this sequence in binary search tree. So we start step by step. The first one is the insert 10. So when we insert 10 considered as a root node. First element is considered as a root node. So 10 is root node. Next we insert 12. So we need to check with the root element which is 10. If 12 is greater than root element, then we need to put it on the right side. So here 12 is greater than 10, so we are putting 12 as a right child. After that insert 5. We need to check 5 with the root element 10. If it is less than or equal to the root element, then we need to put it on the left side. So here we put 5 in the left side of the 10. Next 4. Insert 4. First we need to check with the root node. 4 is less than 10, so we need to put it on the left side. After that we need to check with the 5. 4 is less than 5, so we need to put it on the left side of the 5. After that 20, we check with the root node 10. 20 is greater than 10, so we need to put it on the right side. Right side 12 is already there, we need to check with the 12. 20 is greater than 12, so we need to put it on the right side of the 12. After that 8, same process we continue. First compare with 10. 8 is less than 10, so we need to put it left side. After that we compare with 5. 8 is greater than 5, so we need to put 8 on the right side of the 5. After that we need to add 7. Same procedure we follow, that's why we add the 7 in the left side of the 8. After that we insert the 15. Same procedure of comparisons we have done, and we add 15 at the left side of the 20. After that we add the 13. Same procedure of comparison is done, and this is the path for inserting the 13. So this is how we can construct the binary search tree for the different sequence, right? So this is all about the binary tree and binary search trees. So anybody have any questions or confusion related to binary tree and binary search tree, then please you can comment. Thank you all of you.